Welcome to Library Out Loud. I'm Erin. Today I talk with librarian Dana, public service specialists Abra, and Melissa, and we're talking about ways to stretch your budget when you want to go out on the town or when you want to stay in and have some fun. Well, thank you all for being here. We're talking about the question that librarians and librarian staff are going to answer. My budget is tight, so I rarely can go out with my friends. My sister said go to the library. What did she mean?
Well, first of all, we want to say that we see you and we hear you. We did a poll before the podcast began, and all of us are wearing at least one item that came from a thrift store. So you have at this table people who are practiced in the art of living creatively and having fun on a budget.
Budget, yeah.
Here we are.
Definitely. Here we are. So how can the library help somebody who's living on a budget? Everybody should be living on a budget, just to put that
clarify.
out there.
Watching to stretch their dollar.
Yeah, the ones that are stretching their dollar, exactly.
Well, when we were developing this, we were thinking about how this question is really about having fun. And we wanted to honor the fact that people have fun in different ways. So we have some suggestions for ways that the library can give you an activity out and about in the world, and also ways that you can use the library to have more fun cozying at home in your nice, calm bubble.
That's a great idea.
What should we start with? Night out, night
Let's
in?
do night out. I don't know. That sounds fun.
Sounds like
I think maybe one of the most obvious sort of big ticket ways you can save through utilizing your library is with our museum passes and cultural passes. We have passes to the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture. We have passes to the Mobius Discovery Center. We have passes to Velocity soccer matches, Zephyr soccer matches. We have passes to symphony performances. And honestly, for a city of this size, having a symphony of the caliber that we have with Spokane Symphony is really a gem.
The symphony is awesome.
It's amazing. Yeah. And coming soon, we will have cultural passes to Cattails Wildlife Center.
By the time this podcast goes out, it might happen. It might already be there.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yes. Fingers crossed. And I actually brought some numbers here. I crunched some numbers because, for example, one pass to the Mac Museum is going to get you free admittance for 2 adults and up to 4 children from the same household. That is a savings of up to $72 for one outing, because a single adult ticket for the MAC is $18. Mm-hmm. A single child ticket is $9. So if you add all those together, you could save up to $72. Same with the Mobius. Their pricing is slightly different, but the final tab is going to be up to $72 savings. With Symphony tickets, we have tickets for the Nutcracker, which that maybe will have passed already, but I don't know.
They're definitely all gone.
I think
they sell out in like an hour.
As an example, it's still a great example.
Yeah.
The cheapest tickets to the Nutcracker is $39, and each symphony pass is for 2 tickets. So that's a savings of practically $80 right there. And that's, so these are big ticket savings you're getting through the library. Soccer tickets, it was a little harder because they don't have any games until March. Their fall season is over. It was a little harder to find an exact price, but the cheapest tickets are about $18, and you're going to get 4 tickets with your pass. So we're still talking a pretty good chunk of change.
And not only that, you can get most of those once a month. Right? So
some of them are limited per family, per household for a couple times
but
a
I know
year.
Mobius and the Mac you can do at least.
You can do twice a year.
Oh, is that changed?
And it's and you do have to have a 30-day period in between.
Oh, I thought that was twice. So it must have changed then.
It's changed a little bit recently.
Okay.
Yeah. I think because of they're in such high demand, and we just want to make sure more people can get to use them.
Yeah, we should set expectations about how they work. You go on our website, you pull up a calendar. It will show you which days we still have passes left for. And then you select that day, and that's the day that you get to go to the event and enjoy it with your family. So it's something that you need to think in advance about. How many days is it?
It's 60.
60 days before the is how far in advance you possibly can check them out. So for a big ticket item, you want to have an alert set on your phone, like the Nutcracker, so that right at the 60-day mark, you can go on and see some tickets.
I will say, though, don't despair if you go on and everything is booked. I would keep looking because sometimes people do end up having to cancel,
Yes,
and
they
then you can get that last minute
You're lucky,
gem.
in there.
Yeah.
But definitely plan ahead for spring break and other high times for families,
And the
especially.
Nutcracker performance is a big one. That's
And the
like, they
Nutcracker.
go like that.
Yes.
I was able to
Yeah.
get Northwest Mac tickets for December 21st when they're doing their holiday at the Campbell House, and we've never gotten to do that before. So
That's cool.
I'm really excited to do that.
Yeah,
Well done,
that's awesome.
Erin.
Neat.
I'm excited for you
I
and
know.
your
I was
family.
like, oh my gosh, it's available, and I was just like, yes, it is. I was late too. It wasn't like 60 days.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Oh,
Yeah, they ask us staff to step back so that
Yep.
you guys get it first.
Yep.
So
I
yep,
was.
Erin is
it was a-
Scout's honor.
Yep, it was available for at least 2 weeks before I went on there and looked. So anyway, so yeah, going out, we have passes.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
So-
else? What else? How else can we stretch that dollar? at
Well,
the library?
let's do a staying at home one.
Okay, great.
One of the ways that you can stay at home and the library can make your home time more fun is participating in one of our world cooking workshops. These are virtual. So what happens is you sign up, you get a recipe in advance, and then a local chef prepares a dish for you live over Zoom while you cook along in your kitchen. And I've noticed we've been doing these for 2 or 3 years now. It's been working out really well, and I've noticed that a lot of couples use them as date nights, and some families use them as a family enrichment activity. Although they're intended for adults, it's not. We're not cooking at the pace of a child, so I suggest this more as a girls' night in, or a date night, or a guys' night together.
I think we've had a kids cooking online once or twice. But,
Yes,
but mostly the world
we do
cooking
those,
are meant for
Yeah,
adults.
especially. And these are immigrant chefs. We get them from Feast World Kitchen, from our collaboration with other community organizations that are specifically targeted to serve and reflect immigrants. And it's a really lovely partnership. They're fun.
And you get to taste new tastes. Like
Yes.
if you're not familiar with a country's food, it's just amazing.
Yeah, the fun involves picking up one ingredient you've never seen before
For sure.
every single time. So we usually include a picture of the ingredient so you know what you're looking for, and the chef's suggestion of where in town you can find it.
Oh, nice.
At our last workshop, everybody got a lesson in how you peel a plantain. It looks like a banana. It does not peel like a banana. So it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend them.
Nice.
And I will say, even if that doesn't fit your schedule, if the world cooking workshops, classes don't fit your schedule, grab a cookbook off of our shelves. You can have a solo cooking night. You can have a group of friends over. You can have a date over. Cook something new. It could be we have cookbooks with culinary arts from all over the world.
I think a section.
You just-
I was going to
You
say.
just gave me an idea because you
Yeah.
could pick a cookbook that has like a theme, and then everybody gets a recipe to like a
Ooh.
potluck style.
Nice.
Yep.
That's a great idea.
That-
yeah.
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 We have cookbooks that are like themed to like Downton Abbey or,
Right.
all of that. So you could
The
have a
Witcher,
movie
I
night
checked
and
that one out.
Is there a Witcher cookbook?
Witcher
gosh.
I think I've seen that on this
That
show.
sounds like fun. Okay.
Yeah.
What could that even possibly have in it?
No idea.
Okay.
Of course, there's like the Harry Potter one, and there's all kinds of movie-related ones that you
Yes,
can
yeah.
find. For
Yeah,
sure.
my friend gave me one of the Star Wars ones for Christmas, and it was surprisingly chefy. You had to butterfly a pork roast and
Oh my
then
goodness.
roll. And I didn't expect
Oh,
this from
wow.
a Star Wars cookbook. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I would
Check it
not
out.
have
Fantastic.
either. That's
No.
interesting.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
it was
great.
pretty cool.
All right, so cookbooks for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and that was one of the things that we were talking about too, was like pairing a cookbook with a DVD if you wanted like a quieter night in.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh, for movie night too.
There was
Yeah.
a Princess Bride one too. I remember we cooked
Oh,
something
yeah.
from that.
Oh, cook
Oh,
the
fun.
food
What'd you
and then
cook?
watch the movie.
I don't remember. This was like 3 years ago. At this point, I'm like, what was it? There were some really interesting ones, though.
Cool.
Anyway,
Yeah, cool. Super fun. You wouldn't be able to cook at the library, but there are at all of our locations meeting room spaces that you can
Okay.
use if you had like a small group that you wanted to get together and, play a game or watch a movie even. Because at least here, I think all of our meeting rooms across the district
I believe
have
so.
a screen that you could,
Yeah.
borrow a movie and watch it there.
all the ones that have conference rooms, I know the meeting rooms have screens. So, yeah, not every library has a conference room.
But all of them
Yes.
have meeting
Yeah,
rooms,
meeting
yeah.
rooms. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Or community rooms.
Or community rooms.
Yep.
Yeah, we were thinking about all the things you can do in our meeting rooms, and our
Yeah.
list got pretty long, huh?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can scale it, right? There's the big stuff,
Yep.
which is tell us about the party, Abra.
Well,
Abra threw a rager at the library. 8-year-old or 8-year-olds.
Okay, I did that too when my son was 8.
yeah, so
That's
here at
funny.
Spokane Valley, we have the big room that can be combined or divided. And so we
Right.
had both rooms. And in one side, we brought in a bunch of cardboard boxes and we assembled sort of like, concealment spots.
Oh.
And all the kids that came to my kiddo's birthday party brought their own Nerf guns.
Okay.
And then we just had an epic Nerf battle
How fun.
in the whole big half of the room. And then we used the other half for, cake and stuff.
There will be no Nerf ammo in the cake.
Maybe. No. Yeah. And I don't know how many parents were like, oh, we never even thought of this as an idea. So it's a free, anybody can use the space for free.
Yes.
And
And-
they accommodate loads of, people, variety of, I don't know, different sizes across the district.
Yeah. I think
As-
most meeting spaces are at least 80
Okay.
up to like
I think,
200 to 300, depending on
right.
the space,
Yeah.
right?
I was just going to add, as with the museum and cultural passes, you will want to plan ahead because
point.
they
Yep.
do fill up
Yep,
this is
very
true.
quickly.
Also 60 days in advance.
60 days
they'll
in
open.
advance. For example, we're already booked up. We've been booked up at Spokane Valley in the big rooms for the whole holiday season.
That's not
Yeah,
already.
and
surprising.
for
I've been
Saturdays.
booked
Yeah,
up
Yeah.
for a few
Yep.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, every
But-
Saturday we have at least one baby shower and at least one birthday party.
Wow.
But we also see more adult events.
Yeah.
We've seen celebrations of life. We've seen family reunions. We've
Yep.
seen a wedding.
I was going to say
Yep,
we've had a
I was gonna say
wedding.
we've
had a
We were
wedding.
talking
we
about that
actually
before.
had a
Yep.
wedding. What
Yeah.
a great idea.
But
It was
anniversaries.
fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah, do we talk about the group that rented it with the tubas?
When people ask how soundproof our meeting room is, I let them know that it is soundproof enough for a 5-year-old's birthday. It can't handle 100 tubas.
100 tubas.
I mean,
What?
it can
But the
handle them, but it's
library
not soundproof.
It's not soundproof.
Yeah.
The library resonated
And
that
so-
night.
Yeah.
So what if somebody wants to get one of the rooms to use for a party? What does it cost?
$0.
You have
Nothing.
paid with your tax dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything
You've
we're
already
talking
paid
about
with your tax
is
dollars.
basically $0.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Because the property taxes that fund the county
Correct,
library
yeah.
district is
I mean, with exceptions, like if you were to buy the ingredients for
Right.
a world cooking program,
Yes,
obviously
sure,
that doesn't
right.
come with. But
now if I trash the room,
Mm.
that's a problem, and that's could possibly
That
cost
will
some
not be
cleanup.
$0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so don't trash the room.
And
clean up after
to
yourself.
assist you with not trashing the room, we have a no alcohol
there
policy.
you go. I was just going to
Okay.
say.
Likewise, if you think that perhaps you might be able to circumvent the no alcohol policy, do note that if we find your beer cans in the trash can afterwards, you will not be able to use the meeting room again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So just
Yeah.
be smart about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're having
Common sense. We
Yes.
have rules.
And the smaller rooms can also be a great way to save money and find spaces. Maybe your house is cramped. You've got lots of household members trying to do a lot of different things, and you need a separate space for your group activity. Just earlier this week, I took a look at how the rooms were being used in a single day at the Spokane Valley Library, and we had guitar lessons happening.
Oh.
We had a group that was playing cards together. We had someone renting a room to practice Qigong, which is a meditative exercise practice. We had a group, conversation group, practicing Scottish Gaelic. We had a writers group, and we had a quilting group. And this is all on top of
One day.
other bookings for, meetings, Zoom meetings, in-person meetings.
Wow.
So these rooms, you really can use them for most things that you need space for, as long as you're staying within our code of conduct
Yes.
and
It's
following our policies.
It's amazing. Like once people figure this out, like I love that they come and they use the rooms for their different activities. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have people that use the rooms for RPG, role-playing games, which, speaking of, we have role-playing games you
To
can
check
check
out.
out.
Yes,
So
even if you
you
don't have
don't
them,
even need to purchase a
You don't
game.
have to bring in your own.
You can use one of our RPG games either here in the library or at home.
Yes, and expanding to tabletop games soon. So, yes.
Yes. Yeah, tabletop games are coming very soon, including Carcassonne, Pandemic,
Corkle, Settlers of Catan.
That's
We
the
got
one I
Ticket
was
to
trying-
Ride. We got some big ticket ones, and we've got some that I haven't played. We took a score earlier. I had played 6. How many did you play?
4, I think, 5 maybe.
We'll have to get Aaron's number later.
Mine is like 0 on those. What is it? I have Catan, but we haven't played it yet at home.
Oh no,
on the
you're
back,
one of
too.
those.
Yeah, Ticket to Ride.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of different ones.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard of Zeus on the Loose or Sneaky Snacky Squirrel, so
Oh, wow.
there's more fun to be had.
I'll just bring my own games and then you won't judge me so harshly.
And then we also have puzzle swaps at a lot of our locations. So
That's
depending
true.
on how fast you can puzzle, you could book a room and assemble a puzzle too.
Yeah.
or enjoy our puzzle table. Yeah.
Or enjoy our puzzle table. Yeah.
All right. So now we have games that people can check
Mhm.
out, either play them here if they've got a booking for a conference room, or take them home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Play them there.
For sure.
Oh, we should talk about, or a minute ago, we were talking about the ways that you can book the meeting room for an event that you have created in your own head.
Mm-hmm.
This is one way to use the meeting room. The other way is to attend an event that we have created out of our head. So that's one of our jobs. I'm an adult programming librarian, and one of my jobs is to make sure that there's at least one program at our libraries every Engage cycle, every time this little book comes out, that has the vibes or the feeling of a night out. So one of the series that we do that with, as an example, is our book pairing and whatever. So we've had coffee tasting
Chocolate.
and book pairing, chocolate tasting and book pairing, popcorn seasoning and movie pairing. And the idea with this is that we pair with a local business who sells something delicious. They bring us samples of their something delicious. We eat the samples of the something delicious, and then we imagine, as we savor them and swirl them around our mouths or whatever, what book or movie or media might pair well with them. And this is a lot of fun. My favorite energy by far was the chocolate one. Everybody who came was just really excited. They're like, I'm here. And there were friends who came together. There were people who just came on their own and made new friends while they were there. And guess what it costs, Erin?
It didn't cost anything.
That's right.
I mean, it cost the
already
library
paid.
something, I'm sure.
You have already paid. Yes, we are partnering with the local businesses. We are paying the local businesses. We are supporting the local businesses and with your tax dollars, and you get a lovely evening. So
Nice.
it's great.
Sounds delicious.
Mhm.
So other programs, events that you want to talk about where people can come to the library?
Let's see.
Anything that comes to mind?
Oh,
Yes.
3D printing.
yes.
3D
Let's talk
printing.
about.
That's what I was thinking too.
We were getting creative. This is a power
We're now-
user thing.
Okay.
Okay, this is not something you will read about. This is something that is available that you have to think creatively to get to. Yes, here we go.
Okay.
So we offer a service called Book a Librarian, where you can come in and get help with really whatever you need. And it's typically a one-on-one situation where if you need help learning how to operate your new iPhone or, applying for a job, we'll sit with you for 45 minutes to an hour to teach you that skill, help you get through that process, right? So one of the things that we do is 3D printing. We have 3D printers here at the library. And while I say one-on-one for Book a Librarian, we're thinking that you could use the Book a Librarian scheduling to come in with maybe 3 to 5 of your friends. Everybody's sort of interested in learning about 3D printing, and you can, we'll give you all a laptop, we'll teach you the skills, and you can all have a good time while we're, in like a mini class kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've actually had a session like that. 3
Yeah? Oh,
adults. They were all friends. They had collaborated on some ideas that they wanted to test out and see if they
Nice.
were viable with our printers. And
Yeah.
they had a fantastic time. And
That
we
sounds great.
printed some 3D prints for them.
Well, and I know we do some 3D printing classes, and I know some of them
We
have been
do.
kind of related around RPG tabletop role-play games. So, I mean, if there is like that sort of group and they want to print their own die, or they want to
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
the little cup that you shake your die in, or whatever, the various things.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the Book a Librarian is if you look at our Engage program guide and you go, oh, that 3D print class looks amazing, but that's not going to work for my schedule.
Right.
You could do a Book a Librarian and say, I want to learn what you were teaching in that class.
That
And
sounds
then
awesome.
we can teach you.
That
Yeah.
sounds great.
And the same thing applies for the Glowforge laser cutter up at North Spokane. You can schedule a Book a Librarian appointment, maybe bring a few of your friends, and everybody can make a cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we should clarify that the 3D printers, the additive printers, which means it's building up an object, those are all at the Spokane Valley Library. And the Glowforge, which is a reductive printer, it's a laser cutter,
Right.
is at the North Spokane Library. And they are both
Cool.
available. The North Spokane Library also has virtual reality.
Mm-hmm.
Which you could do certainly as an individual. You could probably do a small group of adults.
I think we have 2 Oculuses.
Okay.
So
if you had more
You
than
could
2
take
people,
turns.
you'd have
Date
to
night.
take
You
turns.
can
Date
book a
night.
VR session.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
one of the options.
Free
Yeah.
VR. Exactly.
Yeah.
Try it out.
Yeah. And there's
Fun
some fun
stuff.
games. We have some fun games.
So we're in the STCU studio right now for this
Mhm.
podcast and where we're recording. And you guys just got me thinking, folks can also learn how to use this space.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone is good at, maybe editing video, or they want to learn, maybe you could bring a group of friends in and you can do your skit that you guys have been doing at home or something, or
Absolutely.
you could do something along the audiovisual realm
Yep.
as a group.
Yeah, there was the Great Snow of 2007. I don't know if you guys were here.
I was
2008.
here.
2008,
Yeah,
2000,
it
right
was
as it
January,
fell.
February 2008.
That's right. Yeah, right when
Not
it
here.
fell in.
I was here.
Not-
I
I was
here.
I was there, Gandalf. My siblings and I were all still living in the same house, and we recorded a CD of Christmas music together during that
Oh,
time
nice.
because we weren't
Nice.
leaving. But yeah, I wish we could have done it in a space like this. This
choral
is a
group?
soundproof room. So yeah, if you want to come in here with your barbershop quartet
Uh-huh.
and record your first single, this is
Yep.
one of the
That's
places you
amazing.
can do it. In addition to the downtown library the city has, they have
Right.
good sound mixing equipment there as well.
Yeah.
Other things that we were thinking about suggesting for the STCU studio was like family portraits.
Yes.
You could come use the space, rather than going to, I guess you can't go to Sears anymore, but
Rather
wherever.
than paying
Yeah.
a photographer, which I'm all for supporting our local photographers, but
Right.
if that doesn't fit your budget,
You
come
can use
here,
we have the cameras, we have the
get free
green
family
screen.
photos. Yeah, you could do back to school,
Mm-hmm.
homecoming, prom.
Absolutely.
We actually had a program last weekend, Awkward Family Photos for the
Mhm,
holidays, which is always super fun.
And I think over the 2 days we had about 50 people come to
Mhm.
that
Wow.
with their families
yeah,
and
to
take
get
pictures. It
free
was a lot of fun.
holiday photos. Yeah.
Yep.
And I do know that video recording everybody can do it on their phone these days. So you might think, why do I need a professional studio? Well, it's true that you can do it on your own with your phone. You can also come in for free and learn how to use professional cameras. You can have the lighting. We have 3-way lighting you can use. We have backdrops, including green screen, which you could also manipulate in post-production, obviously. We have post-production software that you may or may not be able to afford, or that may or may not fit on your device because
Yeah.
they are
Mhm.
bulky, powerful
Absolutely.
software systems. You can, as Dana mentioned, mix music here. You could even book the space to practice in a soundproof
Oh, yeah.
room.
I have done that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I came to work an hour early by accident one day. I was like, okay, well, I guess this is the part where I practice my aria. All right, here we go.
That's
I
awesome.
don't
Nice.
think I was judging it. I was like, we're going to find out how soundproof this is. Sneak out of the room, look at the library customers who were sitting around the door. Like, did they hear? Did they? I don't think they heard. We're fine. Oh no, here we are.
So other ideas for ways to stretch that dollar, basically not spend any money and get some good help from the library for staying in or going out.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about Library of Things.
Yeah.
let's
do.
yes.
These are some outdoor
Because
things.
right now we're transitioning between websites, but maybe by the time this podcast...
I think, it's possible that
Soon to
everything will be
be-
available right now. A little bit of it's available and most of it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the Library of Things is all of those non-traditional library things
Okay.
that we now offer, like snowshoes. You can now borrow, maybe not yet, but soon you can borrow a pair of snowshoes
Coming in
with your
December.
friends and, go on a little outdoor adventure. You could also take like the birding backpack on that adventure or the telescope, depending on what you want to do with your day. We have a Discover Pass that you can check out and you can visit our state parks. What else am I missing?
That Discover Pass is going to save you $10 every time that you park in one of our Washington State parks.
Yes.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
In the spring, there's the pickleball sets.
Pickleball.
There you go.
Yep.
That's the one we were forgetting.
Oh, we
Yeah.
also have for summer a super popular one is our projector and
movie screen. Yeah.
Inflatable.
an
Yep,
inflatable
that's a lot
movie
of fun.
screen for outdoor movie nights.
Yep.
Mhm.
Free
Mhm.
outdoor movie nights.
I've been to a few of those. I haven't borrowed from the library, but I'm always amazed to do that. Like there's like, an HOA one at my mom's
Yeah.
house. So
Yeah.
I love mentioning
It's a good
that.
night.
Like when someone comes in to get a library card and they have kids, I'm like, oh, did you know? And they're like,
Yeah.
what? You have that?
I think
Yeah.
that would make that would go well with like an outdoor birthday party too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of birthday parties, we have Legos you can check out
Yep.
for your kids' birthday parties, as well as other types of building blocks, giant building blocks.
Foam blocks.
The foam
that
ones,
you
wooden
can those are really popular for
Mhm.
birthday parties, and just check them out for free.
That's right. Abra,
Bring
you
them
were
back when
telling
you're
us
done.
you had priced what it would be like to have a kid birthday party at a place that had objects in it that you don't usually have, right? That's why you go to a trampoline park or a
Right.
roller rink or something like that. And
It
It
was
was-
surprising how much it costs
It was
to have a birthday
pricey.
party at a place like that.
Yeah.
Even in like the past 6 or 7 years, I looked at it recently. I'm like, that's double
Right?
what I paid when my son was little.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you need a refresh, if you need it to be not just your usual living room,
Yeah.
checking out some of these objects can help.
Nice.
But the other bonus, of course, to using the library for your birthday party is that while you do still have to clean up, you don't have to like clean up ahead of time. You don't have to like clean your house or
the room is
you
clean
know,
when you get there.
hide the glass thing so that the 8-year-olds running around shooting at each other don't break their whatever.
If you're doing that Nerf party.
Yes. Yeah.
We had 2 other ideas that were kind of creative things that I want to make sure that we thought of. We haven't tried these yet, but picture this,
All
Erin.
right.
Okay.
Picture this. Okay.
Yes.
You know how one of the fun things about watching a movie with somebody is getting to see their reaction to the movie?
Yes.
What if you picked up a really good novella or short story audiobook and you put it on play and you invite your friends over and they've got their crochet hooks or their knitting needles and you're sitting together and you're listening to an immersive audio experience while you do something fun with your hands. And then whenever the funny part happens, all of you are laughing together. All of you are shocked together. All of you have that experience too. So we're thinking,
But for those of us that like to do something
Right.
while we're watching
Yeah.
a movie, for example, but it usually bothers other people around you, like in the movie theater, to be able to like have that shared experience of, internalizing a book and while also doodling or crocheting or,
Right.
then that would be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
I think
Yeah.
it'll
It
work
could-
because, we
It'd
did
be
it.
like an old radio.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
so
great.
yeah,
Yeah.
listening to a rodeo
basically
show.
where the whole group of you are experiencing it
And
together.
in the same way, you wouldn't have to sit for an 8-hour audiobook all in one stretch. Like you could be like, okay, we're going to.
Episodic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, do it
on.
serializing
That's right.
one
Yeah.
chapter at a time.
That'd
I
be
know
fun.
it would work because we did on a road trip. I brought a book that I really wanted to watch my fellow road trip participants enjoy as well. And I think it was a really great time to share a story that I loved and a performance that I loved, because those audiobooks, they're actors doing a beautiful performance.
Yes. So. I like the idea too of, okay, bring your creative handcraft, whether, like you said, doodling, crochet, knitting, something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other one we thought of is that we have equipment that allows you to digitize old family movies and old family slides, negatives, photographs. This is our project memory equipment. And a lot of people use them in preparation for big events, weddings, memorials of life, funerals, birthdays, big birthdays, 70th birthdays, things like that. But one of the things that I tell the people when they come in to scan their photos, some folks come in, they're like, well, after I've scanned these and handed them in a thumb drive to my children, like, my job is done, right? I have passed on the family history. And I like to remind them that without the story that goes with the photograph is pretty much meaningless, no matter what format it's in. So, to get the biggest bang for your buck, I suggest using those scans in some kind of storytelling setting. So whether that's bringing somebody with you in to scan, because it takes a few minutes to scan each photo, and going through and being like, oh yeah, that was this time,
Right.
or whether you use it to create a presentation that you share around a family holiday. It's an important part of documenting family history is to make sure that you're telling the stories, not just passing down the object.
Okay.
And that's another thing the studio can really help with. Jeremy, our studio expert, can book a session with you. It's another version of the Book of Librarian. He can teach you how to maybe place audio over top of a silent slideshow or film, to really create a more professional, finished presentation to preserve your family memories and to share at an event.
And you
Absolutely.
have the microphones and the recording equipment,
That's
so
right.
you could be
Right here.
using the
Yeah.
studio to record the story.
And if you hired somebody to do that for you, that's going to be a lot of money. So again, this is a way to save significantly by using your local library.
I don't know if you guys like to listen to the StoryCorps snippets that they used to play on the radio, but those are basically recordings of two people who have known each other for a while, and they're swapping stories, and they want to preserve that memory for other people. But this is a great space to have one of those conversations in. So if there's somebody that means a lot to you in your life, and that their life experience you feel should be recorded, we invite you to make that your night out. Come here and
I love that. Yeah, that's a great
record.
idea.
Or even a day
piece.
out. If
Yeah,
you're-
a day out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Make that your day out. Yeah. Come in and do that. We can help you get set up and teach you how to manipulate the file when it's done.
Nice. Well, these are all great ideas, excellent ideas. Thank you guys for being here, sharing ways that the library can help folks have a night out, a day in, a night in, all of the
All the
ways.
things.
Prepare for a party, have a party. I mean, basically, the library is where people should come when they're thinking about saving some money.
Yeah.
Actually, every
Absolutely.
day.
Every day. Yeah. For fun and not fun things. We're here to help with all the things.
All the things.
That's right. Estate planning is coming up,
Is
people.
that the tagline? We're here for all the things.
We're here for all the things, are we though? I mean,
It's pretty much true.
I mean, one thing that I guess I didn't even throw out there was like, even if you just need more space, like I've seen people bring in like all of their tax documents, which is not a fun thing,
No.
but they just book a room and then they can just like spread it all
Spread it all out.
instead of
Yeah.
trying to find a place
Instead
at
of
home.
trying to like spread it all on the dining table and then like, oh, dinner's coming.
Yep,
Pull it all
yep,
back
yep,
in.
yep,
Okay,
got it,
then
yep,
spread it
yeah,
out
then spread
again.
it out again. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, just
Great ideas.
Yeah.
All great ideas. Thank you, Dana, Abra, Melissa, for being here today.
Yeah,
thanks for having
you
us.
bet.
Our pleasure.
Yeah.